No, did I sniff cocaine before this interview? No, there's no more coke in my system.
Playing in the NBA almost always comes with perks and pitfalls. Ladies often trip over themselves for the stars, while many men see it as a blessing. But sometimes that so-called blessing turns into a curse, as history has shown with countless players whose careers spiraled, often fueled by personal relationships. Take Tristan Thompson, for example, once lauded for his dedication on the court and relentless work ethic, admired as someone who would give everything no matter the circumstance. Yet behind the scenes a storm was brewing, a scandal that would shatter his carefully curated image and send shockwaves through the basketball world. His dating life captivated the public for years, twisting and turning like a drama series, from cheating allegations to paternity claims. When he began seeing reality TV star Khloe Kardashian in 2016, the spotlight intensified, while his previous relationship with Jordan Craig added fuel to the fire, raising questions about timing, loyalty, and hidden betrayals. By April 2018, photos and videos emerged showing Thompson getting close to other women while still in a relationship with Khloe, with whom he shares a daughter, exploding into a scandal that turned the entertainment world upside down and put every move of his life under microscopic scrutiny. Despite the heartbreak, Kardashian forgave him and gave their love another chance, but happiness was fleeting. In March the following year, news broke that he allegedly cheated again, this time with family friend Jordan Woods, shattering trust, igniting public outrage, and creating a media frenzy, with fans debating sides and speculating if their relationship could survive, even chanting Khloe's name at a Cleveland Cavaliers game. Basketball may be a game, but it's also a business, and negative public opinion doesn't just affect a player. It impacts the team, the organization, and the fans, and the Cavaliers felt this weight immediately. During the playoffs, every win drove ticket sales, brand recognition, and the hope of a Larry O'Brien trophy. But Thompson's scandal cast a shadow over it all, leading the team to bench him for games 1 through 6 of the quarterfinals, limiting him to an average of just 3.83 minutes per game, a stark drop from his career average of 27.8, only returning in Game 7 when elimination threatened their championship hopes, a calculated move prioritizing the team's image over loyalty to a fallen star. Yet his drama didn't end there. Paternity claims, whispers of betrayal, and tabloid headlines kept him in the public eye, making his love life a spectacle fans couldn't stop following. And then came the next shocking chapter. The NBA suspended Thompson for 25 games without pay after testing positive for steroids, including a growth hormone and another muscle-enhancing substance, proving that the rise, the fall, and public scrutiny surrounding Tristan Thompson were far from over. And just when it seemed the storm might settle, the next twist was already waiting. From early that morning, Lamar Odom was found face down and unconscious. When they turned him on his side at the direction of a 911 operator, he began vomiting uncontrollably. Huff, who was on site, revealed that Odom had been taking herbal Viagra and had consumed part of a bottle of cognac since arriving, though he had no knowledge of any other substances. Despite these challenges, Lamar Odom's impact on basketball remains undeniable. His versatility, skill, and ability to dominate multiple facets of the game set him apart, making him a player remembered not just for stats, but for the excitement and entertainment he brought to the court. A two-time NBA champion with the Lakers in 2009 and 2010, Odom last played in 2013, later gaining reality TV fame through his marriage to Khloe Kardashian. Kris Humphries, on the other hand, is a man who, despite calling himself fun and dismissing gossip, faced intense scrutiny during his 72-day marriage to Kim Kardashian, a whirlwind romance that took him from Madison Square Garden glory to relentless public judgment. In May 2011, after proposing to Kim, their lavish wedding became a global spectacle, but what seemed like a fairy tale quickly unraveled as rumors suggested the marriage was a publicity stunt. Humphries insisted their love was real, yet the media narrative overshadowed his identity as a basketball player, turning him into a tabloid figure. The constant attention took a toll on his mental health. Even routine tasks like grocery shopping or filling his car became anxiety-inducing, as strangers hounded him for photos or attention, leaving him feeling constantly judged. Fans too were harsh, booing him and questioning his dedication to the game. ignoring that all he ever wanted was to be recognized for his skills on the court. Despite this, Humphries found solace in basketball and the support of his family, using the court as a sanctuary to prove his worth and silence the doubters, though the scrutiny eventually pushed him into a dark period where leaving home felt impossible. Reflecting on his experiences, Humphries learned resilience, realizing he could not control public perception but could control his response. Today, retired from the NBA, he has turned to the restaurant business, opening 10 Five Guys franchises, a surprising yet grounded chapter in his post-basketball life. Meanwhile, Roy Hibbert, once a dominant force for the Indiana Pacers, experienced a decline in performance directly tied to personal rumors. Whispers that Paul George was having an affair with Hibbert's wife Valerie Cook weighed heavily on him. George, attempting to help, invited Hibbert fishing after practice to clear his mind, offering 2 hours of calm, distraction, and conversation about life, not basketball. Hibbert, a force on the court known for his shot blocking and defensive presence, saw his game unravel as the playoffs approached. In the 2014 Pacers' 102-96 loss to the Washington Wizards, Hibbert failed to record a single point or rebound, committing 5 fouls in just 18 minutes. The second time in the postseason his production had vanished. Over 8 playoff games, he scored a mere 37 points, and his rebounding numbers plummeted from a respectable 4.6 in March to just 3.3 per game in the postseason. Game 1 against the Wizards was a nightmare. The Pacers were out-rebounded 53-36, allowing 19 second-chance points from 17 offensive rebounds, a disaster highlighting how personal turmoil had seeped onto the court. The frustration was palpable, with teammates like Paul George openly stressing the need for Hibbert to step up, a reminder that even the most talented athletes are human, vulnerable to the pressures of personal life colliding with professional expectations. And the story was far from over. The point where we really need Roy, and we need him now, echoed through the locker room after another crushing loss, capturing the team's desperation as they relied on Hibbert to contribute both offensively and defensively, yet he continued falling short on both fronts. Known in the past as a dominant rim protector whose presence altered every opponent's shot, Hibbert's defensive impact had vanished during the playoffs, and his offensive struggles only magnified his liabilities on the court. Acknowledging his poor performance, he vowed, "I'm going to change some things up for the second game. I'm going to look within myself and go out there and figure it out." But the promise never came to fruition, and only 4 years later, he quietly retired, leaving fans to wonder what might have been. Meanwhile, Matt Barnes, a charismatic NBA enforcer, faced his own turbulent saga far from the court. His once blissful marriage to reality TV star Gloria Govan, which began as a whirlwind romance full of sparks and lavish ceremonies, had spiraled into a relentless web of child support drama, legal battles, and public scrutiny. Their fairy tale had once seemed unbreakable. The couple celebrated the birth of twin sons, basked in the joys of parenthood, and captivated fans with their seemingly idyllic life. But behind closed doors, cracks had formed. The pressures of fame, career demands, and constant public intrusion eroded their bond, transforming love into bitter arguments, misunderstandings, and growing resentment. The legal battles intensified, with both sides accusing the other of mismanaging funds and failing to adequately support their children, making resolution appear impossible. At one extreme, tensions boiled over when it was alleged that Barnes drove 95 miles to confront New York Knicks coach Derek Fisher over his romantic involvement with Govan, a shocking act that blurred the line between personal turmoil and public spectacle. The once celebrated NBA star now found himself entangled not just in courtrooms and headlines, but in a personal saga that rivaled any on-court rivalry, leaving fans to question how someone so talented could be brought to his knees by life off the hardwood, and whether redemption was even possible in a world that never stops watching. Matt Barnes received a shocking phone call from his 6-year-old twin sons, Carter and Isaiah, who informed him that Derek Fisher, his former teammate and then coach of the New York Knicks, was at the house Barnes once shared with his estranged wife, Gloria Govan. "Explain to me," Barnes later said, "my whole thing was you dating my ex. Whatever, it's not cool. If you would have told me, we could have handled it differently, but the fact that you're living in the house I pay for, around my kids and not telling them. When Barnes arrived, he found Fisher, Govan, and about 10 other people gathered around a bonfire in the backyard. A violent confrontation erupted between the 235-pound Barnes and the 6 feet 1 inch, 200-pound Fisher, forcing police to be called, though Fisher had already left by the time they arrived. In the aftermath, Barnes texted a friend boasting that he had not only assaulted Fisher but also taken revenge on Govan. "I kicked him from the backyard to the front room and spit in her face," he wrote. Fisher, when asked about the fight, remained guarded. "Personal matters are personal. I've been through a lot in life. I'm focused. It's not something that's going to take me away from what we're trying to do." This altercation, however, was far from an isolated incident. Barnes had a history of quick tempers and legal troubles. In 2012, he was arrested for allegedly threatening a California cop over a suspended license. In 2010, he faced felony domestic violence charges against Govan, which were later dropped. In early 2015, the NBA fined him $50,000 for using inappropriate language at a fan courtside, $225,000 for kicking water and cursing at a fan in Washington, and another $25,000 for swearing at Phoenix Suns owner Robert Sarver. Time and again, Barnes' anger made headlines, and while his own temperament played a role, his ex-wife Govan's involvement often kept him at the center of controversy. The saga is a reminder that even a star athlete's life off the court can be as intense, unpredictable, and explosive as any game, and that sometimes the people closest to them can ignite a fire no one can fully control.